We are indeed back again, but we're playing Power World instead of Genshin Impact. I did a bit of Genshin. I'll probably finish that up at some point, but I don't care about the game as much as I used to. I'm playing it just because I've become so invested that it's honestly a shame not to. So, but now we're gonna do Power World. We're gonna build bases. I like base building. Damn, bro. Were you? Sounds like you were tired. Is that why you vanished on me? Man. You been staying up late at night or something? What's got you so tired? Oh. Good old H2O. So since you're here, Yuri, I'm gonna give you a tour of my base. Let me quickly. It's not like the perfect base, but it's good enough for now. What I really want to do at some point, I want to build like a super amazing base, like a really amazing one. It is Japanese. I wanted to go with a Japanese base, so we did. I did a full-on Japanese base. Let me pull out my Suzaku. Oh. This is the base so far. See here. It's I took the structure of like a very traditional Japanese estate. Sort of. This is Suzaku or Suzaku. But I'm sure he's based off of like a Moltres-esque creature. Oops. Just damaged my own base. All right, but here we go. So we're gonna go in here. As you can see, I sort of built like just a little interior wall all around here. I'm still like in the process of decorating it. But I'm gonna be decorating this with like a combination of, yes, basically. So I think technically the Phoenix is the Flamebird. Suzaku of the West. I know that they're based off of the four great beasts of Chinese mythology. Yeah, the Vermilion Bird. Up here we've got this is just my station. I'm planning to build like some guns right here. Yep, Byakko. What else was there? Suzaku, Byakko. Byakko is the tiger. And then there's Siryu the dragon. And then Genbu is the turtle. So this is just a farm. And I've got this thing for fish. I haven't actually been able to do squat with this. Because I didn't realize it, but I haven't made any fishing poles. So this in here, this is like my house slash pal area. Like all my pals sleep here. And then I've got a toilet right here. Literally just a toilet. I might add, you know what? I might add some color here. Hang on a second. Let's go into my furniture real quick. We're gonna do this. This. And then obviously because we want this smelling good, we're going to have some incense right here. Okay. Good. So then I got my kitchen. Not a whole lot in here right now. We're going to make some food. So I'll probably update this a little bit as I progress. One thing I need to do, I need to at some point make one of these. But it requires a lot. It requires plasteel, which I haven't been able to make a whole lot. And then we come in here. This is my bedroom. See, it's a beautiful bedroom. What I really want, I want to see if they can give me like a flat screen television and post it up here so I can watch shit. And then I got a shower. I decided to make the shower and the bathroom different in different places just because I thought it'd be cool. Though, now that I think about it, having a bathroom over here by the kitchen might not be the best idea just because you're shitting. Whatever. We come out here. When I was doing this, I was trying to create like the separate courtyards that you traditionally find you know, in Japanese estates. Like, we got these courtyards. I haven't figured out what to do with each of the courtyards yet. I will at some point. At some point, we are going to make, you know, something out of these. If we come down here, this is my pal's hot spring, which at some point I actually want to create one of these. But I didn't realize it at first, but it requires ore that I do not have. Like, not only can I not make corallium ingots, I don't even know where to get corallium ore. No idea. It's unfortunate. So, you know, we'll go this way first. Travel through here. So this is like my production facility. You can see here. Broken like weapon proficiency mod. It does sound like coral, and I'm gonna assume it might have something to do with coral. But I don't really know. I guess I haven't reached that point where I can mine it. But so you can see here, this is my production facility. We got sphere production, just regular production assembly, and then weapons production. Yeah, it's a bit unusual. So now I do want to make some stuff. Next idea, cold food box. So I need cryogenic coolant. We'll just make a crap ton load. I have no idea how much cryogenic coolant I'm gonna need. So we'll just have a shit ton load of that get produced. Okay, now while that's going on, we're gonna go back this way. I want to do the big one, like that big old building last. I'm gonna show you into this building over here. And I've been spending a lot of time on this. So one thing I'm going to do, like with this one, you know, obviously this is like my production facility. But what I really want to do at some point, I want to build like a really legit Japanese, like, not just a base, like a town, like a very beautiful Japanese town. So this is one of my first big buildings. You can see here we got the wheat plantation, followed by my mill for flour, and then here's just like a metal chest. But so this is wheat production down on the first floor, and up here on the second floor we've got coal mining, sulfur mining, quartz mining. And then you come here. This is going to be like a science lab. But right now, I've only got this. This is the PAL condensation. They're mining. So this will be a science lab at some point. I just don't have any of the infrastructure required for it. It's like what I really want to do. At some point, I'm going to have to build this large incubator, obviously. You know, PAL dressing facility, obviously. I don't have a whole lot else, but I will at some point get even more stuff. I'll just make it look very scientific-like. What we're gonna do, we're actually gonna, really quickly, I am gonna build like a storage right here. Two, three. And then this is literally just gonna be for ore. Ore's in here. Oh, we need. I think there's more. Oh, where's my coal? I swear, did I not grab the coal? Bitch. Okay, no, I did not grab the coal. Ooh. Okay. Put that there. And now we will go out. This is back. This is back to the main gate. Come down here. Everyone loves the sunshine. Now this is my super big building. I made this as like the biggest building I've got here. So, you know, the first thing here we got another plantation. So this is just producing lettuce and tomatoes. That's all we're making here. Lettuce and tomatoes. And then we come up here. This is my logging system. So like they're just getting me wood. They're getting me wood. I'm especially focusing on the hardwood because I like my wood hard. Yeah, that's an axe. So that somehow having that helps increase lumber production. So they chop wood faster when this is here. And now we come up here. This is the next mining facility. So we've got stone, and then we've got ore. And then I've got my crusher, which builds palladium. And then this is my furnace, my smelting furnace to create ingots. You have the multi-tool. Well, I am assuming that you're like on endgame production. So then up here, this is just like something I made. Be cool. Because this thing is super huge, I had to make a second story. I'm like, you know what? Let's make something cool right here, just so I've got like this cool little foyer. Let me come up here. All right, and this is like my PAL research center. So this is just a like item storage. Like I can gather any item that is in the base, like in a storage somewhere on my base, and it'll just come over here. And then of course this is my guild chest, where I put a crap ton load of my items. So right here, this is the guild chest. Anything that I want to trade between bases, this is where I put it. Yeah, so you're at the end game. I'm nowhere close to that right now. I don't even know how far I am. So then if we come in here, of course, you know, we've got the PAL settings. Like this is just stuff that I can get from my pals. So we've got like a Kitsune saddle, which I'm actually going to make because I like that PAL. This is just a high quality workbench. I don't really use it. It's really just here for like shits and giggles. And then here's my repair facility, my repair stuff. This is a drafting table, so like if I get enough of one schematic, I can combine them to make a better schematic. Like I can start with like the normal schematic, the common schematics, then to make a rare schematic, to make a, you know, an epic schematic, to finally make like a legendary schematic. This is pal surgery. I can give pals like a specific passive skill. We can give them attack. And we go here and we can go, you know, edit that. I don't know if I'd want to give them ferocious though. Workaholic. When assigned to a breeding farm, breeding speed is increased by 100%. That's incredible. It's like these are just passive skills that I can give my pals. And then we come in here, and this is like... so this lowers my pal's sanity, or it lowers the loss of sanity, so they go less insane when they're forced to work hard. This is the research section, so I'm currently researching cooling storage. And at some point, I'll probably have to assign someone to this. I've never used this, but this is the global PAL box, so if I have anybody who plays in the game with me, I can put one of these pals in here, and they can grab it. And then this is my storage, which I can make this, like, open to the public. Work. No, so what I think this is I can put my pals in here, and I can bring them over into other worlds. And then with this one, you know, other guild members can select pals that I put in here. So, like, I'm putting that in here, and then someone in my guild can do that and grab it. And then I think, which one is this? Let's see, this is the beta wave generator. So this energizes pals and increases their work speed. So that's my base so far. I've been working really hard to get this made. Woo! And I think one of the things I worked the hardest on was actually just building like these things right here. Little side pieces. Who the hell are you?
Hey.
Don't get me the wrong idea. I'm not worried about you or anything. It's just that if you die... Dude, she's fucking tsundere. Tsundere is shit. Bro. How do you even get a Frostallion knocked? Completely tsundere. So you know what I might want to do though is I might want to begin trying to get like these legendaries. I'm at the level where I feel like I could get them. Might want to try to get an ultimate sphere at least though. Ultimate sphere and then this. Oh right, I should also show you behind the base. So behind the base is my power generator. And this is just to make the power. So I've got the power generator. And then this is like a like it holds power. It's not really a battery so much as like energy storage. And then this pylon right here helps generate more electricity. I also want to... So let's build this somewhere. It's a good place to build this. This right here. Backyard. Exactly it. Now, and I completely forgot I disassembled my other base, so now we need to build this one right here. There we go. I'll set them off to Celestial Sock. What do they get? What do they get with this one? Legendary Sphere, Ultimate Sphere. Yeah, I think they get a lot more with this. So we're gonna do this. Percent of damn. Which one's the one that gives me a ancient? So they both give me ancient civilization cores. I guess we'll do it. We'll do this. All right, and this gives me crude oil, which is in fact very necessary. Area by the desert, like Frostallion Noct. So here, this is where you find a Frostallion Noct. This? I wonder what's over here. I haven't actually checked over here. So, but now that I am here, one thing we will need to do is we'll need to get the crude oil up here. So, fortunately for me, I do think the building right now, I've pretty much finished all of the building for this. So I don't need to do any more, like, actual building. I just need to let the pals do their shit. Here. Change chest settings. What is this? This is... Oh, this is considered an ore. Okay. So once... the volcano. Okay. Yeah, they're doing fine there. Now the real question is, do I want to make these? Or do I want to wait and make this? I think making this the ultimate sphere will be better, so I will wait. Over there too. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna come over here. At some point, yeah, at some point I am going to go after the Palladius. Also, there is the Frostallion right there, which I can go after at some point. I don't have enough for those, though, so we're going to wait. We're going to go right here. I'm just going to gather. I'm going to do some exploration, and maybe if I can... like, I'll get a few pals that I don't have. Oh, they're leaving. Wait for me. Wonder how many of these I need to collect before I can... Oh, yep, there we are. Mimag Efficiency Effigy. I don't need any more of those. So for some of these, I try only to capture 5. There have been a few, like the Serpent Terra, where I had to capture, like, a bajillion. Because I had a mission where they wanted the Serendipity, the Serenity passive skill. on them. And it really is interesting. They've created so many, like, these biomes are so different than the ones that this game had originally. Let's see what's in here. Anglope. We have those. Ushi. Oh! I've been spotted by a drone. Ew! Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh my god. Up. I died. I died. Damn it. They look like Latios. Yeah, I can see it. Man, been a long time since I've thought of those Pokemon, especially Latios. I think there was a Pokemon movie with Ash where I think like a Latios fell in love with him. Was it Latios? And like Latios transformed into like a girl. I might be thinking of like something completely wrong. Alright, you guys, we gotta be as swift as a coursing river. And as strong as a great typhoon. Mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Let's avoid these guys. Never seen this guy before. Who the fuck are you? We'll take you. You're mine now. Oop. Oh my god! Wait. Oh, don't kill it. Don't tell me he's dead. Is he dead? He's dead. Damn it. Ooh. Oh, there it is. Frost Stallion knocked. Which we're not touching. Yeah, we're not gonna touch that right now. I don't think I don't have the spheres for it. I don't got the strength for it. But we will get that at some point. I saw it. I saw it. We're just not going after it right now. Cementing Terra. We'll grab this. I think we can take this. We can take this. Come here, you. Wait, what? No. No, I'm wearing the fucking Ring of Mercy. What the hell? killing things. Go this way. Now, we're not gonna let you attack. Oh! Oh no. Damn it. This is gonna take a lot. Well, so it applies to pals that you're riding, but it doesn't apply to dot damage. And that's the big thing. So with Suzaku, because he's a fire pal, he gives off dot damage. If you set your another pal on fire, then the dot damage still applies. So what you really need when you're trying to capture pals is first you need a pal that's not gonna light your other pals on fire. Unfortunately, I don't have that yet. Especially not in a flying pal. Like, if I can get Astagon's saddle at some point, then I will be able to do this, but I will need Astagon's. Like an Astagon saddle or something else. Stamina. And one sec, my artist contact me. I figured we can... like 2,500 for the... budget for in W. For that's There we go. Okay. Sorry, contact now. She's oh, if you're on my Patreon, then you'll know that I got in touch with my artist earlier today, and we hashed out a rough sketch of the first cover for Monster Girl Island, an isekai survival crafter harem light novel series. It's the full title, and is gonna be peak. Like this is basically Monster Musume if Monster Musume was an isekai and went full hentai. It's gonna be good. So, but we're working on that right now. She's doing the cover art while I write the story. I'm currently on chapter like 12 on Patreon. So, but we're trying to figure out like what the price should be worth for the art because the way we're doing it is very different. So, yep, my new series, Monster Girl Island. It's good. It's gonna be a good one. But the way I'm working on it is very, very different. Edition of color in art. But so what we're doing, I'm working a lot more closely with her than I did in my previous year. So I worked with her for the first time on. Hold up real quick. The Amazon right here. Legend of the Reincarnated Warrior. So this is what she worked with me on previously. So we're going to Kindle. So Vidurgabort Legend of the Reincarnated Warrior. This is a complete series, so we go here. You can see like how much has been done here. You know, it's complete at 25 volumes, so this was show all. This was the last volume that we did. And this was the end of the series. So 25 volumes. We completed this back in November of last year. So it's been almost a year since we've been working together, and I decided to hire her on again for this particular series because it's an interesting story. I actually met her 10 years ago at Anime Matsuri, and she came up. We had like she had a booth and I had a table, and she came up because she saw my kitsune, my fox yokai girl, and she draws monster girls. So, and that's how we got to talking and how I hired her. And now we're doing a Monster Girl series together. So it's perfect. We'll get it. We're gonna get it. Come here, you. Whoop! Got you. Damn it! Okay, so Hypersphere does not work on this thing. It's this one. No, we're gonna... I don't know what this guy is, but we're gonna get him. Yeah, we're gonna get him. Not gonna do the legendary. We're gonna do the Ultra Sphere. The whale. Get the whale. Come here, whale. Not quite a narwhal, but you're something. We're gonna get you. Boom. Sounds like a narwhal. Boom. One thing is about me also is that I spend a lot more money on art than most artists do. A lot of authors right now, they're doing like AI covers and shit, and I hire all my artists. Every art that I have done. What the fuck is this? Neptilius. Does not look good. You know what? Let's actually start with this. Be my heavy hitter. So, unfortunately, though, that also means that I'm spending a lot of money on art. And it can be hard. You know, because I haven't been making as much money as I used to since I left Kindle Unlimited, that it's, does sound a little like Nephilim. But it's Neptilius. I need a better gun. Reptile. Boom. Come on, Grisbolt and Zoe. By the way, that's my wife right there. Alright, now we're gonna trade this off with Astagon. Do your thing, buddy. Nah! Ooh, Astagon gets his ass kicked in this. He ain't doing good. What is that about, fam? Ooh. Oh! That one-shotted me. Shit, that one-shotted me. This will be better. Intense cold. Right, because I'm naked. Motherfucker. Or is it because I'm naked? Oh, fuck. I just wasted a spear. That. So in Grisbolt, we'll need that. Okay. So, and we are gonna wait for a second. I cannot afford to go in there until I am at full health. Legendary sphere? Good. Good. Just a rock. Like a rock. That's gonna freeze me to death. Check it though. See nothing. Okay. Alright, we're gonna try this again. Grisbolts are not quite fully healed though. We do need to wait. Like, I'm impatient to have my rematch, but I also don't want to die. I just want to get that whale. Insufficient cold resistance, of course. I've got insufficient cold resistance. Open that for me, please. Breathe your fire. A large. We're gonna increase their level if I can. What are they level? What level are they at now? Still 60. So I've been doing everything I possibly can to increase Zoe and Grisbolt's level. Like, the only thing I haven't done so far is the pal condensing, because you have to kill like 30 Free Pal Alliance members. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So at some point I will completely max out Zoe and Grisbolt. I want to be on the exact opposite side of this. Next. But yeah, like, you can totally tell that Zoe and Grisbolt are my strongest. I don't have any more health. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna have him for the whole thing. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna trade off pals. Ooh. You got knocked the fuck out fast. So, but the plan is to trade off pals so that they each have a chance to heal, I guess, outside of, you know, Suzaku, because he died. He got his ass kicked. We're gonna have to swap. Oh my god. 9% capture rate. She doesn't do too bad. But nobody can beat my Zoe and Griswold. Oof. We are going to be cutting it very close here. I don't think I'm going to be able to do much better than this, honestly. Got it! Yeah! Hell yeah! Man, imagine if I had an ultra sphere that would. But we're gonna have to leave. We cannot stay here. My guys are gone. Base. That you tell me. Good job. Good job, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. You can do it, Brandon. Let's see what we got here. I think that's enough. Whoop. This is actually one of the other reasons I did this. I can do it so I can just zip myself up. Zip line like. Right. I also need to put here. There. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. So there's Corallum ore. This is what I need for some of my more precious stuff. Okay. So that's what I need. I need that. Before I do anything else, though, I want... Come on over here. I put these guys in Tormentide. And... Suzaku, you have done me a great service, but... Party... But though this has really good plant. What creatures am I using specifically? What else does she do? So planting, transport, planting, crafting, harvesting, transporting. What is Don't want to get rid of anything for lumbering. But though we will trade this out. No. I don't think I can build a charge rifle right now. Check. Sec. Can be ridden while in party. Fishing minigames start with the cage. Not even done a fishing minigame before. If I was ore mining, I would definitely have that. Right now... I guess that we have a Hell Zephyr somewhere in here. I can put that in as it flies. You know what? I actually want a kitsune in my team. But right now. So, but let me see. So this is my weapons. What can I make right now? So we got the single shot sphere launcher, which I think is just to capture pals. Plasma cutter. It supports a right. This actually looks of uses from or what I'm actually wondering if you can use this in the base or if I can only use this outside of the base. Double barrel shotgun looks fine. Musket. Pump action shotgun. Assault rifle. A meteor launcher! That looks absurd. Like, what the fuck? What kind of ammo does a meteor launcher even need? So, I don't have the charge rifle yet. At some point, I'll probably get it. Like, recently, so I've been focusing primarily on, like, things I can use to build. And you know what? I totally remember what I wanted to do with this. This is stupid. I actually forgot what I wanted to get was an ice pal. That's what I was originally coming down here for, is to get an ice pal. So let me grab... Or this one. Sure. Figures it, right? It is a meteor launcher. Imagine just shooting a fucking meteor at someone, though. That's ridiculous. I kind of want to see what it does, though. Like, I just think it would be cool. Oh, and they're done. So we're going to start making plasteel. This will be the first time I have actually produced plasteel. Oh, fuck. Now, that's only if you use mods, though, which I don't. I mean, I have the expansion mod just so I can build a bigger base, but I don't use any actual mods outside of that. I think the less mods I use, the better. So this is actually something I really wanted to do, was this cooling all set up. Cooling storage level 1. Doo-doo-doo. You got work speed, egg hatching speed, research speed of cooling. I need hair, though. Sweet hair. You know what's really sad? I actually had a lot of that, and I think I might have sold it all. I don't even know. We're gonna have to go hunting that. Sweet, right over here. It's true. does still count. It is still a mod. I just don't use, so I don't use mods that make, it will be a pain to do that. Like, I use, the only mod that I use right now is the one that gives me an expanded range for my base. And I only use that because I can't build a big base if I don't have space for it. But, like, I don't want to use a mod that makes the game easier to play, if that makes sense. I still want my game to be challenging. Sort of. It's not really like a super challenging game, but I've actually died a few times. We're just gonna wreck the fuck out of these creatures. Not even gonna stand a chance. Sweet hair. This is what we want. We want the sweet hair. Where else would we find sweets? Let me see here. Palpedia. Right there. Find that. I'm not catching anything right now. We're just here to kill things. At the moment, we're not here to catch anything. Right. But I'm assuming you can one-shot a regular tower boss. Which was kind of my point. Like in the normal game setting, I think certain mods just make the game too easy. You know what? We will. We're gonna grab more of our spheres as well. Let's go. Let's see the sweeper. The sweeper was right. Right. Except no. I mean, those are the thick and catwalk mods. I can see why you would use those. I would 100% make my characters dummy thick. This way. I think mods that increase, like, so a mod that increases, like, visual appeal, totally chill with those. I love those. You know, mods that... mods that are purely visual, I think, are totally fine. Mods that, you know, make the gameplay significantly easier. I don't think there's anything wrong with using them. I just don't want to. Boom. job. Keep hunting swees. See one over there. No sweet hair. Precious pelts, sweet hair. I need a lot of those. So I think I'm gonna want at least 15 pieces of sweet hair. I think there are still swees in this general vicinity. So that does remind me, though, I do want to create a mod that makes my character thick. I will use a dummy thick mod. Anything to make my character hot, I will use it. That's... Nope. It's really sad that they don't always get you the hair that you want. I wonder what the probability rating is for item drops and if there's a way to increase them. Oop, we're going down here. I suppose it depends on the rampaging pal, though, right? Eight. So I need 7 more. Ah. And I'm sure that's how a lot of people max out their items, is they do a mod for it, would be my guess then. I was wondering if there was like a non-mod way, like, so for example, like if you have a specific pal that increases the your item drops, something like that. Because I know, like, some pals, when they're in the party, they give you specific benefits. Like, I think there's one where it reduces the weight of all ore by like 80%. You know, there's another that reduces by like 30%. There's one, the Dig Toys mines for you. You know what? And I might just want to try capturing them. I think when you capture a pal, you do get something from them. So maybe I should just try to capture them, regardless of whether I actually need them or not. We got a geosphere anyways. We can do this. Yeah, we got sweet hair from that. It does put a damage bar. Got it. Okay. You know, it was worth a try. Worth at least looking into. Cool. How much speed here do I have? I need one more. One more and I should be good. Cool. Okay, so that should be enough for like my entire cooler set. This way. Oops. I'm assuming you got like a really good gear set then. That's just like an all-in-one. Back here. By the way, have you guys seen the guy who made Attack on Titan in Power World? Like he made the entire city. Like I think his I think he made it in this. I think it was this island right here. This one or this one? It might have been this one because it's got that shape right there. There are accessories like that. Well, and so right now I'm... What am I wearing? I've got... So I've got the heat resistance undershirt, which just increases heat resistance. I'm sure there are... I know there are others. I know at least there's cold resistance... Cold resistance undershirts. I think there are also rings that do it too. Okay, I need ancient manuscripts now. Alright, so I still can't do anything else at the moment. So one other thing I think I might want to do. Max. So it adds max capacity and cold and heat resistance. So it does three things in one. And air walk, which I but I know what you're talking about because I think I got it. You're talking about the double dash, not the airwalk. Double jump, air dash. Assuming airwalk is what much further down. Triple air dash. Triple air jump. Wing pack. I've seen people with this. This is the end game. Agent hatchery. Takes up what? So then wait, how many accessory slots do you have? Four. To this. Good light. Do. Do. Ah. Okay. So not something I will be getting for Off you go. Alright, I do think I can now get the cooling. Oh, hey there, Anubis. One thing I should also consider doing is getting, like, a bunch of Anubises and then compressing them, condensing them to increase my mining capacity. Do this one first. Get to work. Oh my god, hang on, you guys. I don't know if you're hearing this. I just randomly picked this up. Hang on. Hang on, I gotta fucking say something. Someone's complaining about my dress up drawing, saying it should be in a college setting, and that's absolute BS. My dress up darling would not be fixed within a college setting because, first of all, if you are assuming that Gojo, Wakana, and Marin Kitagawa would even go to college, Gojo would not go to college. He would be going to a trade school at most, but chances are he will be going to work with one of his grandfather's companions, and he would never have a chance to meet Marin Kitagawa. Marin Kitagawa is a model. She would not be going to college unless she really just felt like going to college. There's no reason for either of them to be in college, so the chances of them meeting in college is 0. A college setting would not fix this series. It would make something completely different. And if you have to complain about fan service, then maybe you should just stop watching. No, I use I use a speech to text thing when I want to make replies to people. So I have so many fucking things to say about people who complain about fan service in anime. Especially a series like My Dress Up Darling, because a lot of the sexual content in My Dress Up Darling isn't even fucking fan service. I don't know about you guys, but it seriously pisses me off when people just assume sexual content means fan service, because it really doesn't. Like, fan service is when sexual content is added to a series that doesn't need it. But in an anime like My Dress Up Darling, especially like My Dress Up Darling, which, you know, as teenagers, discovering our own sexuality is a huge part of being a teenager. Like, this is when we are discovering our sexuality the most. So the awkward sexual tension between Gojo and Marin is, like, it's natural. At the very least, they should stop watching anime for teenagers. You know, if fan service is a huge complaint, stop watching shonen anime. Problem solved. Watch a shoujo. You know, where the fan service isn't sexual, it's emotional. You know, and My Dress Up Darling is a seinen series, so it's meant for adults. But the sexual content is far more mature in that series. Like, yeah, it jokes about it, but it's a lot more, the way that it is presented is a lot more awkward and serves a legitimate purpose. Like, it's not just there to appeal to the male gaze or whatever the fuck you want. It's there because Gojo and Marin Kitagawa are horny-ass teenagers. And if you have ever been a teenager, you know what it's like to be a horny-ass teenager. Sometimes. It really depends on the series. But like a lot, like the prime shoujo series, like, you know, Ouran High School Host Club, Fruits Basket, even Yona of the Dawn, they're not necessarily like, you know, showing shirtless dudes 24/7. You know, the prime examples of shoujo anime are generally a lot more mild when it comes to sexual fan service. A lot of the fan service is more emotional. But it's still fan service. It's just a different kind of fan service. And like, you know, but my ultimate complaint is this idea that sexual content inherently means fan service. Because fan service, it's something that is put there as a service to the fans. Like, that's literally the definition of fan service. It's in the term itself. So, like, you know, it's something that you add to a story that's not needed. So, in Fire Force, like, I love Fire Force, but that has a lot of fan service. I'm not complaining about it, because I like the fan service, but it does have a lot of fan service. If Tamaki didn't get stripped naked every single episode, it would still be the same story. But it's just there because that's a shonen anime, and boobs are what's going to get every teenage boy's attention. And yeah, they can watch their K-dramas. I'd say K-drama has a lot more fan service than anime. But like I said, like the sexual content in My Dress Up Darling is not fan service. It's not. And people don't get this because they're so busy moral grandstanding and LARPing that they somehow think they know what they're talking about when they don't. They just want attention. Like, they're attention whores who want to pretend they're good people. Because, oh man, fan service, it's so terrible. Hey, shut the fuck up. You know, like, people just need to shut the fuck up. They don't know what they're talking about. And it really pisses me off. Hey, you. Like, oh, give me so much attention. Give him attention. That's my water. Like, kind of sulking. Nike, you can't even really see him. I was trying to get this so that you could see him better. Like, he's... But no, I am honestly, I'm sick and tired of people moral grandstanding anime. Like, if you've watched anything from fucking Hollywood, then you'll know that sexualizing teens is so normalized in Western culture. Like, it's odd because it's so normalized in Western culture that we don't even realize how heavily sexualized teenagers are in like Hollywood and Netflix shows. But we'll bitch and moan about cartoons 24/7. Like, the number of people who are just like complaining about cartoons just is so absurd. And it really showcases their ignorance about like any other type of culture, any other type of medium outside of anime. And I just want to tell all these people to shut the fuck up because they don't know what they're talking about. Research in progress. No research in progress. Right, because I can't. I don't have enough ancient manuscripts. I am almost... Is peanut cat? Just... Hey, let's... I watch actors. I don't know who you were watching, but yeah, no. Well, and I don't even watch reactor videos. No offense to anybody who does, but I find no enjoyment in watching people react to anime. I could not care less about people like that. I want to watch anime, I don't want to watch you reacting to anime. I don't know how they got so popular, because to me, watching someone react to something that I want to watch is just boring as shit. I don't care. I don't care about other people. I care about myself. To my entertainment. Watching other people is not entertainment. But like, I'll sometimes, like, you know, because of what type of videos I make on social media, I do have... I do have a lot of anime related videos. And so recently, though, My Dress Up Darling has made like another popular landing where a lot of people like it, and so a lot of people like to hate on it, which is sad. And you know, the biggest complaint is always fan service, which again, like I said, I don't think the sexual content in My Dress Up Darling is even fan service. I think the issue with so many people is that they're so immature that they can't handle sexual content without bitching and moaning and thinking, oh my god, fan service. Eliminate. I've never heard of her, but I'm assuming... Is she like on TikTok? Or Twitch? Like, what does she do? So this dude is so funny. Like, look at this. And how he's got like one foot just hanging over over the edge here. I do like cat people. Well, you know, I know a few people who like they can focus on the good things, and they can even if they don't necessarily like something, they'll focus on the things they don't like, which I honestly think is a way healthier thing. Pharaoh cat. So you mean a sphinx? Some high quality cloth. So the hairless cat is it's called a sphinx cat. Yeah. Which is good. I do like people who can just enjoy anime and don't need to pretend they're somehow better than everybody else because they're against fan service or yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think it is extremely stupid when people just complain stuff like that. Definitely a major green flag in my opinion. Like I think anyone who can either enjoy something without complaining about it or you know, invite discussion. I think the biggest issue I have with a lot of like the moral grandstanders is less that they have a complaint and more that the way they complain about it is by either accusing people who like either accusing the thing of being problematic or accusing people who like the problematic thing of being bad people. Let's see here. I want someone working on this. I want someone working on this. Oh, what'd you get from Sentai? Shit, we got a ton of ice organs now. I might need to get rid of... I might need to change out my pals. Mm. Yes, I guess we had the least amount of ice organs, so we should be fine there. But we are gonna sell some shit. Oh, here. So that's my artist. So Airwalker MK. Accessory that allows players to perform double jumps in midair when equipped. And I see you got a is that blue archive I see? Nice. Here we are. Oh. Oven Lead. Oven Lead's an interesting anime. So I can't say I really liked it. But I don't think it was bad. It is a wild anime. I'd like Muse Feet. But no, for serious, like it was a wild anime. I remember watching this when I was like 16. I was like, "What the fuck am I watching?" I came back and watched it a few years ago just because, and I'm like, "Yeah, it's still kind of weird." But I enjoyed it for what it was. Having a flu syndrome. Get plenty of rest. Better. Stay hydrated. Hydrated too. Hey. Back to Pal World. Oh, the Pal World character. Ah. That's what you meant. My bad. You know what though? Now that I'm seeing that, I do want like a my own Pal World character. I don't want to get any mods that change the gameplay outside of my base expansion, but I do want like actual good characters, like fun characters. I think the biggest travesty with this game is that you can't change characters thickness. Like her boobs don't get any bigger. That came. It did come out a little late. Let's see now. The next bearer of all burdens. That's the next mission, but we're not going to do that one right now. What we're going to do. I wonder if they have one from Nikkei. You know who I would love to get for this game? I'd like to get Rappy Red Hood. Body slide mod. I'm assuming that's one to make thick characters. I can see about getting that one. I also, but if they do have a Rappy Red Hood mod, I will get a Rappy mod. Come out, my wife. It is time to slay. Get ready. Boom. They're dead. They're all dead. Let's put the mission up here just so I have it. Huh. Zoe Sphere. This is what we want to do. Zoe Sphere. And track this. We gotta kill a lot of people. Now, our mission was somewhere over here. Ah, got it. Okay. Speaking of MMD models, I have been trying so hard to make my Lillian model an MMD model. Like, I don't know exactly how to do it. Like, I've been trying to map it, because the person who made it didn't map it for MMD dances, and so I'm trying to do that manually, and it is not working. Buddy, feel free to die. Oh, there are a lot of people in here too. Free the pal before Zoe kills it. What is that? That's 25 people I've defeated. I need to defeat 5 more. You know, the other thing I think is kind of sad is that after you beat the tower bosses, only a few actually show up again. Like, you can't talk to any of the big bosses outside of Zoe, and I think there was one more. See where else we might find some of these. Oh, I see a couple. Now let's see how he does. Boom. Ugh. That's brutal. That's brutal. Holy crap. Bro smoked them. Go up here. Come on. We got some more. That is absolute. No, I'm not gonna lie. That's absolutely absurd. That amount of damage is insane. Got 2 more. Kill him. That one. We're just gonna keep going now. Holy crap. Back to Zoe. How many of these speed? Because I don't think I actually have enough to even do 1 compression of Zoe. But let's go back to my base real quick because I want to get a flying character. Excuse me. Right. Also, we want to do. I'm still primarily focusing on creating allows the refinement of hexalite. 4. UOL. What kind of mods are those? Yes, we can do that. Right now, I have the both resistant power. Corrosive venom glands. Make 15. I can make 15 of these. I need more plasteel. So if I get a bit more plasteel, I can make more quality of life. Ooh. Quite a few paldium fragments. Plasteel. God, I keep forgetting. Ooh, preload is available now. I guess I'll do that. Let's see. Where's my Woowa app? Apps. Huh. For some reason, it's not showing me the Woowa app. I can do that later. Have you seen the animations for the Pal di Presso? No, I have not. Are they peak? No, I didn't uninstall it. It is still on my computer. I haven't touched it. That in there. I don't use that stuff. You can look it up. Put that away. You're gonna lurk? Alright. Battle's done. Also, what else can I make? Oh my god, we're gonna make the Jormungtide saddle. I don't know if you pronounce it Jormungtide or Jormungtide. We have got, let me see here. God, I think we got a lot of stuff. And I think now I can probably make some legendary spears. Honestly, I would like to make a lot of legendary spheres, like a lot more than just one. This might be the most. Hey, you. Oh. Look at him. He's here. The cat. Already licking him. Ah. Just kind of sleepy. Swear to God, he'll probably be up and at him when I'm trying to exercise and he's super hyper. Oh, where should I put? Where should I put the? We'll put the corrosive fluid up there as well.
Hut, hut, hut.
All right. Got corrosive fluids. Do I have this already? That I can carry of. It's always been another issue I've had is not having enough items to carry everything. This is the next thing that we want. A gigantic furnace. Oh, and it increases the work speed by 350%, which is pretty freaking cool. We will need to make computers for this. Guess I'll help make these right now. And we'll also want a cryogenic crusher, and I think what I'm gonna do is once I have everything I need for these, I'll take the crusher that is in the mining area and the furnace, and I'll put them outside.
Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Mission progress. I wonder. Well, he spilled a large pouch. There. So, yep, I can now carry more stuff. I am always grateful for that too. Even if I sell, it's not gonna. Good job, Wixon. Produced 200 salads. Alright, I think this is enough to go after some of these. I think what we're gonna do now... by level. So all of my best, brightest. Not even available. Okay. Did I finish the expedition? I don't think the Well, I guess we can still try. So we're gonna start going after some of the legendary pals. We'll go here first. You're right to send. Alright, let's do this.
Hut.
Oh, shit! I just demolished my Zoium Grisbolt. Holy crap.
Hut. Yeah. Hut.
That wasn't even funny. Oh!
Hut. 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 Hut.
Damn it. Ah. Okay. That was bad. So, okay, so that was not good. So maybe I should not go after the duel, the two. Maybe I should just go after a character enemy with one.
Hut. 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 Ha. hut, ha, ah, ha, hut. Hut, ah, ha. Hut, 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 ah. Hut. 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 Hut.
I was muted. Thank you. Yeah, so what I was saying was that we are gonna pick this up later. I'm gonna head off now. Gonna get tired and I still have chores to do. Um Yuri, Raven, thank you guys. Appreciate it. I'll see you both on Discord if you are on. And you all have a good one.